It's good. Thank you for having me on.
No problem. It was a blast and very educational. I hope a lot of people are going to benefit from this. Sure, I am 100% sure they will. Um, Apologies.
All right.
Best of luck with your projects.
Thank you. Well, I'll keep you posted. Now that we've got connected, man, it'll be good. So it'll be good to converse a little bit more and get to know each other a little bit more. And thank you for having me on. I said before we started, right, that this is the first interview that I've ever done being the interviewee as opposed to the interviewer. So I'm normally in your position, class, asking all the questions, and it's been nice to be able to answer some questions. I have to really bite my tongue because there was a couple of questions that I wanted to ask you. Well, not that I like, but like just naturally let the conversation flow. Do you know what I mean? And like, I know that like interview techniques and everything like that, you need to stay quiet while you and like, yeah, like I find it's funny. But thank you for having me on and become a fearless father. Anybody that's watching, please share it. I mean, I am passionate about all things parents and fathers, especially dads. I mean, dads don't get enough recognition for what we do, and I know that mums spend a lot of time with the kids, but there are dads out there who are stay-at-home dads that might be struggling. When I say stay at home, I mean work at home and do what they do, and just it will be okay. And you can't. The thing about being a parent is you can't do wrong. You might do wrong to somebody else's opinion, but if you don't live by somebody else's opinion, and if you don't, it relates back to what I said earlier. Like, I don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks about me. And that relates directly to my parenting techniques. If I tell my kid to sit down and shut up in a place, and they look at me like, oh, well, he shouldn't be speaking to his kid like that. Like, I'll speak to my kid how I want. If he's misbehaving, I'll tell him that he's misbehaving. And you need to draw that line with the kid. You can't let him just be running about riot and running into people. Like, he needs discipline. And there are people, especially in this liberal age now, who will look at you and think, do you know what? Like, I've got an opinion on the way that you father your pet or parent your child. And I have to regularly tell my wife, like, don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks about the way that you parent our children. They're not their children. They're your children, and you look after them in your own way. As long as you're not kind of punching them hard, I mean, or abusing them in any way, then you can't go far wrong. And you do learn from your mistakes. And there is no parent handbook and all of these things. And there's so many variables that you are all doing a great job. And belief in yourself that you are doing a great job will take you further than any bit of advice that anybody could give you. So believe in yourself. You are a good parent, whoever you are, no matter what, because your kid looks up to you and you're their parent. So yeah, sorry, I went on another rant, but it's you are, and you're, I mean, think about how you think about your parents. I mean, your parents are your role models and always will be. You either take one of two things from your parent. You learn how to be like that, or you learn how not to be like that. And realistically, 9 times out of 10, you're going to aim for number 1. But even if you teach them number 2, you've still taught them that valuable lesson that they'll take with them. So yeah, you're doing a great job, people.
Excellent. Thank you for that. I love when you go on rants. It's brilliant.
Crazy.
So, as last, if people still have questions or they would like to follow you, get in contact with you, what's the best way?
Absolutely. So probably the most direct way would be you can email me, dom@fightrecord.co.uk. So DOM@fightrecord. So FIGHT record.co.uk. You can email me. To be fair, most people are on social now. So Fat Lad to Fighter on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever various social medias there are. I'm everywhere. Come and get me. I'm approachable. So yeah, I mean, if you've got a question, by all means, reach out and ask me. If you want to join me on the journey, or if you're even on the fence about if you're on the fence about it, and you kind of are humming and hawing, then have a look through a little bit of the content that I've been putting out. And I've got some ideas now that I'm settling back into work, and I've got to get myself back into a routine of regularly writing and making videos again now. I've got some really cool ideas of how to try and add some value to people, because it's been up to now a lot of me documenting my journey, but now it's time to flip it and really add value to the other people. Now that I've had a chance to get to know my own routine, I really want to flip it and try and add a little bit more value to everybody. So I would suggest that you give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Insta, subscribe on YouTube, Snapchat. To be fair, if you want to see me and my kids, Snapchat's where I do it. So you might notice that I don't put any of my kids out on my videos. I don't really talk about it much in my vlogs or anything like that. However, my Snapchat is the place that I spend my time with my kids. So my Snapchat is me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's my family me. It's my day-to-day me. It's not my fat lad to fight me or my fight record me. So, yeah, if you want to get us on Snapchat, then you get to see Maxie and Mav running about in the nud with no clothes on in swimming pools and all kinds of crazy things. But yeah, get at us, man. Love you.
All right, great. Well, thanks for that, everybody, for watching.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, man. We'll speak soon, okay?
Absolutely. Take care.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
See you later, mate. Thank you.